signal in my focus.
Hello and ahoy, Michael, and welcome to Thursday's stream, where we are obviously going on with a wonderful game called GreedFall. The quest, the enemy within, it is called, and we need to question the new crew. Oh, Kadesh. How are you, buddy? I haven't heard from you in a while. Hope you're good. I have been good. I've been quite good, actually. Cannot complain at all. Alright. Yep, you have been missed, obviously. You have been missed very much. What are you playing? I've been away for so long. It has pirates in it. Oh, well, technically they are not pirates. The game is called GreedFall. But there are sea people. Seamen.
Your Excellency, I am so pleased to see you again.
The pleasure is shared.
What can I do for you?
What do you think of your new captain?
He knows how to make people obey him, and runs a tight ship. What else is there to say? He's a captain. I'm only a cabin boy.
Does he get on well with Alba?
He was suspicious of her at first, but when he saw that she was trustworthy, he treated her like one of our own. But when she disappeared, he told us that she didn't have what it takes to be a Nod. He spoke of treason, that sort of thing. I imagine he regretted having trusted her at all. Anything else, Your Excellency?
I'm afraid I need to be going. Watch out for yourself.
I ain't naughty. I'm not trying to do naughty wordplay.
Good day. What can I do for you?
What do you think about your new captain?
He is fair, decisive, and he certainly knows the sea. But he keeps his distance, as if he wasn't a member of our species. And since we got here, it's been worse. He seems troubled. The slightest disagreement puts him over the edge. But never mind me. It's not my place to judge my captain. He's got responsibilities I can't fathom. Anything else?
But you can't judge your
Perhaps
captain.
We'll meet later.
Farewell, then.
There's nothing wrong with judging the captain.
Hello, you need something?
But now that I see
I
this
need to go. Farewell.
Smooth sailing.
drunk dude again, didn't we talk to them on Tuesday?
Hello, you need something?
What do you think about Captain Reuben?
Between you and me, I preferred Captain Vasco. He's a good captain, but he lacks team spirit, if you know what I mean.
He's aloof, doesn't get along with his crew.
You're still far from the mark. To him, we're nothing more than lackeys. The only one who gets a smile from time to time is the pretty Gretchen, one of the girls from the tavern. She scratches his itch. As soon as he can, he's off to the brothel. Must cost him a right fortune. He should be careful. A debt with a coin guard is like sailing near a storm.
Okay. Then we are gonna question Gretchen. That's a nice name.
When pride and debt are your masters, it can push you to desperate measures.
You afraid he might do something stupid?
Perhaps, but keep that to yourself if you would.
Anything else?
I need to go. Farewell.
Smooth sailing.
Okay. Then we are gonna question Gretchen. Isn't there in... I just need to look something. Isn't there something like the Gretchen question? Isn't there some... in literature? Okay, it's on Goethe. Okay, anyways. So Paradise Island is discovered. Many people want to colonize it, and also there is a disease going around. Yep. That is a good summary. We are immune. The MC is immune.
You'll find all you need in our selection.
Why is he immune? If I am wrong, then correct me, Michael. Because the native population is immune. Okay, I'm right. Thank you. And we have a nice tattoo in the face. And a birthmark on the left. Oh, hello, Gretchen. Lady.
Hello, my darlings. It's rare to see the upper crust in here. It must be my lucky day. Do you and yours want to have a good time? I could call a few friends.
I'm sorry, but I'm not here for that.
Really? What would you like, then?
I was told that Captain Reuben liked you a lot, and that you spent a lot of time with him.
He's one of my regulars, it's true. He always asks for me. It's because I'm the sweetest.
Does he confide in you?
Sorry, my dear. But what's between my clients and me is nobody's business.
She sounds like she drank a barrel of wine. I don't know if she did, but there are a lot of people here who drink a lot. And on the other hand, we are in a tavern too.
How about a change of scenery and a chance to work in a more luxurious environment?
Become a courtesan? But don't you need connections to get there?
I'm the legate of the congregation, and the governor's cousin. So?
Oh, I'm not stupid enough to miss such a chance. What do you want to know?
So, Kalesh, what have you been up to lately? Well, the cousin is... I don't know if he's... I think he's a governor, but he's the city commander. The main dude in the city.
Did Reuben tell you about his relationship with his men and his superiors?
Oh, yes. He's always complaining about it. He was hoping for a promotion. He wanted to be appointed fleet commander. But they only changed his ship. And the crew is nowhere near his level, and his admiral despises him. He says everyone is unfair towards him, and doesn't recognize his talents. And it has turned him bitter.
Have you noticed him change lately?
Yes. He's become impatient and anxious. He has become suspicious, too.
Did he tell you about his plans?
Like everyone else, he likes building castles in the air. He told me that he would soon be someone very important and very rich. And that he would marry me. But they all say that.
Thank you, Gretchen. I'm done.
All that this young woman told us only confirms our suspicions. This man is a complete traitor. We should follow him after dark. We may be able to catch him in the act.
Yeah, I do like to catch people in the act, right? Yeah, okay, then let us make the time go has. And let's time travel. Okay, the MC is a native, but his pregnant mother was captured and taken to the continent. There, the colonists took the baby and raised it as one of them, so that in the future the MC can work in diplomacy on the island, and the MC's cousin is the son of a prince, the ruler of the congregation, and he now works as the governor of the congregation on the island. Precisely. Ah, yes, I almost forgot. I wanted to make the time. I wanted to time travel. And we do have companions in the games, so we can actually choose between two guys to be in our team. So we are never around completely alone. That's actually kind of neat too. Alright, nighttime. Now, Captain Ruben. Okay, there he is. Regarding what I've been up to, not much to speak of, but never quite synchronized with the screen anymore. Yep, that's life, right? That is life. As long as life is good. No, today's... I changed last week the stream days under the week. It's Thursday. I switched to Tuesday and Thursday under the week to have a more relaxed Friday. You almost broke my brain, so it nearly worked out. Now, let's then catch the captain
We can see everything from
in the act. Sit and wait. Okay. He has seen us. Ah, crap. I tried to, you know, be a thief. Not a thief, but a rogue, and follow him without being noticed. It didn't work out.
Everything from here.
There was a semi-load option. Why did he run away? Okay, I think we, sadly enough, need to load up, by the way.
We can see everything from here.
It's gonna fail again. And yep, he's a fast bugger. Sneaks around to follow the captain zoom, yep. Didn't imagine that he is such a fast bugger.
Here is the traitor caught in the act. Shall we arrest him?
We should first find out what he puts in the box. Let him finish. The way is clear. Now, let's take a look at this box.
Shall we? Do we need to be sneaky is the big question? No.
The captain and his buyer should meet here at nightfall. This must be where the exchange will take place.
Put the message back. We mustn't arouse suspicion.
The Admiral will certainly want to know about our discovery.
Let's go.
Yeah, I agree. That was kinda easy. On the other hand, if we would have been... I don't know how long it would have taken if we would have needed to be sneaking all the way here. If that would have been required, that would have taken ages. So maybe the game just wanted to save us a little bit of time. And I right now appreciate it.
Come closer, good people. The cure and wine.
By the way, sorry, Kaddish, there has been a shorter video of the Gothic remake being released last Friday. Since you did like Gothic, did you see it?
Come closer, good people. The cure and wine.
That is the way, right? Yeah, the THQ Nordic version, yeah. You just saw a little bit of the, you just see a little bit of the, well, just of the old camp. It looks quite nice. But still a little bit, I guess, until it's released. Catches the violent nature of the prisoners. Last time it was underwhelming, the demo, I mean. But they have, what I've heard and what Michael told me, that they listened to the community and changed a lot around. So let's hope that it's not gonna be that again.
We know a little more. Reuben continues to use the dead drop and has made an appointment with his buyer.
He has quite the nerve to continue using that box even though he knows you know about it.
He must have thought that we would not come back. The meeting is tonight. This could be a good time to get the proof we need. What do you think?
That's an excellent idea. I will come with you. I want to see this traitor fall with my own eyes.
Okay. Witness the secret meeting. If we witness this, it ain't that secret, right? Anyways, we don't make it secret. Okay, good. Back to the stone. Yep, the demo was awful, but what they are doing right now looks actually good. And also Kai Rosenkranz is on the team, so I have pretty high hopes. Okay, then we, I guess, are gonna go up the slope again. Yep. And then we are gonna witness the meeting. Ain't that secret then? I mean, I wouldn't meet here if I would hold a secret meeting, I would meet in one of the places you enter the city, but just saying.
From this position, we'll be able to see the meeting discreetly.
Perfect. I can't wait to witness it. This traitor is going to find out exactly what it costs to make fun of us.
Men of the coin. Our greedy captain has gotten together with them.
The wretched traitor. How dare he sell us to lawless mercenaries?
Oh. That escalated quick. Oh yes, I forgot we got a new weapon.
This traitor got what he deserved.
Admiral, you seem hurt.
It's nothing. Sorry to have charged like that. I got carried away. I couldn't bear to see this traitor sell his whole family for a few coins.
Do you want us to tend to your wound?
No, I'll go back to port and get back on my feet. Find the documents. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, the three of you.
It's great, isn't it? Yep, it is absolutely amazing. And you said that on Tuesday. It would be so nice if the weapon would be actually somewhere around the character, on the back or on the side, wherever. That would be quite amazing. Too bad that it's not shown. Then I wouldn't have forgotten it. Okay, contract sealed by the coin guard addressed to Captain Reuben. It promises him a large sum as well as a prestigious position in on the continent in exchange for the secrets of the North.
In addition to a substantial sum, Reuben is also going to obtain a major post on the continent.
This is Captain Reuben's journal with detailed information on the secret sailing techniques of the Nords. Okay.
He was ready to sell more than just his own knowledge. There are plans for machines and ships that he must have stolen from elsewhere. Everything is here. We'll give it to the Admiral tomorrow.
All right. Then our bed is on the way. We sleep till the morning. And then we have a chat with the Admiral. Yep, it looks pretty good. I'll give you that, yep. Let's just hope. Can't wait to see gameplay and story, guys. Yep. Me too. Although they are sticking closely to the original game, but extending it a tinsy little bit. That's what I've heard. Okay, dawn it is. The only thing that I wished was done better in the video is the barrier. It's almost invisible.
Come closer, good people.
Let's see if they listen to feedback before. If a lot of people are pointing that out, they probably will adjust it, I guess. Or they have a good argument why they did it that way. Both fine. Okay, speak.
To Sardet, what can I do for you?
How are your wounds?
I recovered fast. It was nothing. Did you find the documents he intended to sell?
Yes, here they are. But there was more than just his journal.
So, he lusted after a prestigious position. And what a salary! I see that our secrets are still worth a fortune. Thank you for bringing me all this. As for you, Alba, I owe you an apology. I should have trusted you.
You have nothing to do with it. The captain did everything to make me appear guilty.
No. If we put the same trust in the volunteers as in the Seaborns, this would never have happened. We owe you a lot, de Sardet. I will not forget it. Nor will I forget the lesson. Be sure of it. You have my full gratitude. Anything else?
It was if you put it together, it was more visible than the original one. The original one was more visible. I mean, you can see it, but in the original it was, the lightning was a little bit more lighted up, so to say.
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Okay, the enemy within, quest done. So, that was actually already a success. I mean, it is seeable, but it was way clearer in the original. It's a bit more, and yeah, a little more subtle. That's a good word. Okay, if our companions do not have anything else to do, then we can only go on with the Trial of the Waters and meet with Glendan, the leader of the council. Let's actually have a little chat. Do we have a side quest maybe available?
My dear child, what can I do for you?
No.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take...
De Sardet, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
The face tattoo is ghastly. It looks like he needs a napkin, or he hasn't shaved in a while. Now, speak to Vasco.
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything for you?
Do you have anything? No?
I must leave you.
Carans, do you need something?
I must leave you. See you later.
But I think if they have a quest, they have a nice indication
Greenblood,
on...
my friend. Do you need something?
I must leave you.
It's like in real life, right? If someone wants something from you, he has a question, a exclamation mark on his head. No, he needs a napkin. I haven't shaved in a while. Is a good look. True. True. Alright, quick save before we head on.
You have returned. The rule is still the same.
Thank you. But I'm actually too lazy to shave more than once a week.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach of the village of Wenchavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
That would be cool, right? I haven't shaved since... That's quite a long time. But... your head hair and not your beard, right? Or did you have your beard, Kadesh? I always imagined you without beard. Holy moly, I always imagined you without beard. I don't know why. And with beard. But you trim it short, okay. That would be crazy if you wouldn't have trimmed it since 2009. Then you would really have a mighty beard.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am de Sardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasach. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frichteman can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
Are those real antlers in this? Is this guy some kind of mythical creature or just an ornament? There are mythical creatures here, but if it's in this case actually just ornament or real, I don't know. But I always thought that it looked like wood, like a tree. But antlers might be true too. Those are real. These are natives in some kind. Some of them have antlers because you are, because they are close to the god of the island. Oh, okay. Do you guys also have the stupid emoji button on the chat that blocks the words, the heart? Yes, I do. You can post smileys in the chat with that, Kadesh. They don't know if you see it, but then you have those emojis. I cannot turn it off, or I haven't found the option yet.
What can you tell me about the sanctuary?
And it's annoying
place of the island.
for me too.
The hidden face, and still seen by all of you. Enol Mil Frichteman. I protect these doors like my father before me and his father before him. And still none of us have ever entered.
Am I to gather that there has never been a High King in your family?
We are heads of the Council of Kings. And so it is prohibited for us to present ourselves. We must remain impartial.
I see. And so you cannot speak to me about what you find inside?
The heart of the island beats near here, the volcano. And I know that it is a place full of life.
Okay, I can turn it off. I googled it. It's a way. I can turn it off. Fun fact. But now we don't have reactions anymore, right? It annoyed me too.
What can you tell me about your guard?
But I thought I couldn't turn it off, but I can.
He's too small to hold him. He is Teer Fradee in all and everything. The wisdom of his people, the gentleness of his rivers, the strength of his volcano. You are looking for wisdom to heal the Renaigse, but you still see it with the eyes of a sort of Donegat. He is much more than that. He is the essence of all life, of all magic, the spring.
On off will we communicate now? With words? Like caveman? Yeah. Maybe if we shout loud enough, we might hear each other. That would be funny.
Can you tell me anything more about the role of the council?
We gather here at every long night and every short night. During these nights, the clans are in disagreement and come here looking for wisdom of the council, and of course also the High King. Those who have complaints against their Mal may also be heard here and find justice. And when important events take place, if the balance is threatened, then we also meet here, so that the wisdom of all might be shared, and that we might act as a same people.
All right.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelam seg.
Here's a question. Did Coca-Cola also make the plastic bottle caps attached in your bottle in your country? In Germany, it's since a year, nearly a year since it's coming original from the European Union. They decided that. In Romania for a few months. May I ask, you probably like it like us, right? We think it's absolutely amazing.
Done as you wanted. What more can I do for you?
My wife absolutely hates it. I hate it too. It's garbage.
I was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. The High Kings and Queens. It is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaigse.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal the makings of your soul. One way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. The trials are kept secret. Anything else?
Nothing else, thank you. I need to leave.
Good luck. And do not lose yourself in your own reflection.
I kinda like the fact that I don't drop the cap. So, if you use it yourself, Kadesh, do you actually... Okay, I always pull it completely off. And don't throw the cap away that comes on the bottle. And then I'm annoyed by the spiky parts, so I always rip it off. Because it's annoying. And yeah, the EU politicians debated, wasted money on that. I understand that now it's very difficult to lose the cap, but it was never really a problem. Now it's just uncomfortable to drink from. If you rip it off. But apparently there seems to be a part of the population who doesn't rip it off, the cap. Okay. Then your wife, Kadesh, is very, very smart. But that... And if we use the same bottle, we compromise and we rip it off. That's a good compromise. So, So you're married in the meantime. Did something that changed? Something bigger? And that's good. No, I did not forget her. But then you... And I didn't tell you... Then I didn't tell you, yep.
Look, these beasts are feeding on that carcass.
Which...
If only we could pour some sleeping
You... Oh, okay, sorry. Wait, okay. I always thought she was your girlfriend. Okay, you're already married since 2013. Or I've forgotten. That's possible too. Maybe I've forgotten. I thought you were just a happy couple. Not a very happy married couple. I'd rather stay quiet, because now I see that I was super dumb. Hopefully you learned something then from it, Michael. But being dumb is not something bad, right? That's oftentimes when I play me in a nutshell. I hate bats. Although they are amazing animals. I hate bats in this game. I thought Meek was just a guy from Romania and thought it's a coincidence that you have to use Romania on your stream sometimes. Ah, well, there's nothing stupid about that. That's a valid assumption. Yeah. But good that we talked about it. Now we cleared things up. Complete the trial of the waters. Plural.
May the enlightened help us.
Look at the basin and the symbols around it. Given the islanders' taste for rituals and enigmas, I think you should touch the water.
I don't want to. Only because I have to. There was a guy from Romania with the nickname Meek on the stream at one point, and now that was a recce. But I think he was called I think he was called Mika. He was not... There was, I think, another letter in his nickname. But it was similar.
The native witchcraft has raised its head again. You were shivering and had an absent stare for a brief moment.
Yes. I had another one of those visions. Another key to a ritual, I suppose.
What were you this time?
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind. And it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground. And I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated. And I was suddenly with you again.
Can't remember exactly, but it had meat in it. Yep, some way. Too many people for me to remember, suffering from success. It's still very... What the... I think it just wants to hug us with his tentacles and mouth thingy. Okay, good. I reckon we... Ah, wait. We can first of all solve the puzzle. Luckily. Oh boy. And... I can't save. I really missed you, Kadesh, and your great remarks. I'm just gonna steal that sentence. Me too. I'll try and make it to more streams from time to time, and even just for a short while. Yep, that... I always love to have you around here. Kadesh was if I remember the Factorio streams, I always have you in memory, and it's always cool to have you in here. In chat, not in... yeah.
This stone is blackened, eaten away. I think it's supposed to evoke death. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. Here this looks like a snowflake. The snow, or maybe ice. This drawing looks like an infant. Could it represent life? The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain. On this stone, the sun is visible.
Yep, Factorio. That was a wonderful... Well, maybe not the time outside of gaming. But that was a wonderful time. Except the whole world around it was not that great back in the day. Oh, Meek, hello! Oh, hello. Nice to hear from you. Do you remember I was looking for a streamer that played Factorio without mods and was speaking English? Yeah. Yep. I still have in memories how we share, or how not we shared, how you shared your building plans. For example, for the nuclear reactor. That was cool to have actually, you know, to pass around the building plans. That was cool. Good memories. Now I would start right here actually with the, before we greet that dude. I wanted to start with the...
Evidently I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Because it didn't do anything, right?
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order. This stone bears the image of a storm. Or perhaps the wind.
Okay. Wind. Let me actually take water.
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Wind, ice.
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
That is stupid.
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Okay, then I choose death. Not for me.
I must have lit the candles in the...
I recommend I'm on observation duty and viewfinder. Two great games I played lately. Let me... I think viewfinder I've heard. Okay, I'm on observation duty as a horror game. Are these both horror games? No, viewfinder. Okay. Yes. Viewfinder is Portal-like. That I've heard from. Yeah. Thank you. I will actually quickly put the both of them into my list. Okay, so I don't forget, which happens sadly enough too often. Yeah, okay, water, wind, water. No, wind.
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
So wind, ice.
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle. Evidently,
Oh
I shouldn't have
boy.
lit this candle.
The puzzle is beating you into a pulp. Yes, but there are no clues, Kadesh. There ain't no clues around. This was just trial and error. Or at least I haven't found the clues. It was just solve the mystery of the source. Or maybe I've just overseen the Yep, there are some symbols on the on the signs. Yep, I know, but if I go through the order again, I think it was wind, it was ice, then it was sun, and then it was fire. It's not, I don't know, it's elements, but the order, I don't know. And what he said about when we examined them, I don't know, he just said it looks like a death symbol or like a newborn. But maybe it's just me. But we are through now. I did make it after all. Okay, good. The satisfying part now is we are gonna have a nice little battle around, right? And in 10 minutes, Michael probably is gonna say there was no need to do the puzzle. Ah, okay, we... tamed it with the puzzle? Huh. Okay, by the way, the quest is called... I didn't broke it. The quest is called The Trial of Water. I came there for blood too, but I guess it's all part of the trial.
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Teer Fradee, and a face is drawn within it.
What was the right order again? Wind, ice, sun, and I think fire. Yep, up, down, right, punch. Hello, Eugene. This looks like a Skyrim mod. No, it is GreedFall. It's a game by itself. And yes, that is, apart from Eugene, quite a long name and quite a nice name. I totally agree.
Bear Teer to mad on Almanawi. I congratulate you for passing the trial. Enter.
And so you have returned. Can you tell me what the seal deep within the cavern brings into your mind?
A face in the mountain of Teer Fradee.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you. You have given the blood of the animals that protected the entrance to the passage. You have chosen strength a first time. In the second room, you have awoken the Dosentats to better best them. Finally, you have completed the ritual. And in so doing, the Guardian recognized you as a wise man. You choose to trust the way of rules and wisdom. It is a difficult path, but it carries generous fruits. The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion. The friendship of Katasak towards you no longer surprises me.
Am I authorized to encounter Enormil Frichtemann now? To present him with my request?
If the High King agrees, yes. We shall not oppose that decision. Only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary. I warned you. Your voyage is far from over.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince them as well. Where can I find them?
I do not know. And I believe that it may be another trial on your path to find the one you seek.
Is he hiding? Has he been captured?
He disappeared several months ago. Since then we have not heard from him. He was worried about the Renaigse. The last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important chiefs of the clans here at the council. There was Deirdre, Blatnid, Ulan, and Dunkas.
I fear that Queen Bladnid can no longer help us.
Yes, we have learned of her fate. Some battles cannot be won twice. Deirdre is the Mal of the clan of the Storm Warriors. You will find her in the village of Vedlog.
I've already met her. She sent me to confront a guardian.
That sounds like her. Ulan is the Mal of the village of Vignamri, near the coast. It is said that he welcomes the Renaigse. As for Dunkas, he leads the Vigigidor. He is the chief of the Earth Healers. His village is not very far from the Didekidan Nadages.
Very well. I will go and see them. Try to find this High King. Thank you, Glendan.
Kwa'awalamsek. I hope that you will find him.
Waterproof. That's a nice trophy. May I ask, Eugene, are you from Romania? I'm just asking for a friend. Okay, let me speak to Constantine. So then we see the sick Constantine. And see what he has to say. Okay, I'm a little bit lost. I need the traveling device. So, apartment, just 16 hours of walking, or going by whatever they used to fast travel. I don't know. I'm a dubber for RPGs, if that is even a word. Do you mean with dubbing as a voice actor or dubbing with the subtitles? And that's, by the way, Kadesh, a very, very nice wordplay with Romaine. It's in his freaking name. I have in my name it's psychic too. I ain't a psychic. It's a bloody nickname, isn't it?
An explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord Dorsey's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then all of a sudden one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord Dorsey has been attacked.
He believes? He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams, from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding, like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes, sir.
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway, if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events. But know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the
I love you
interest of
guys.
avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By islander, do you mean the Denegat that came to treat his affliction?
Yes. A strange bird. Missing more than one feather, you ask me, sir. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path, rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along. But then I heard cries a ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks. So then I turned right back around.
And you ran all the way here? Do you know precisely where the company was when you heard these sounds?
No, not precisely. I hadn't gone there. But I could show you where I was posted. The islander said they were following the path, but he was quite a ways ahead when I lost sight of them.
Why didn't you go and look for yourself? To see if they had been buried by a rock slide?
What? Alone? What could I have done? It seemed of greater urgency to go and get help.
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or intelligence got the best of you. But that's a question for your superiors.
Oh. Thank you, Eugene. I finally understand where Kadisha's nickname is coming from. Okay, I see. Thank you for shedding some light. I really thought it was just a nickname. Good.
My cousin was quite weak. Do you know why he decided to follow the Denegat?
His Highness was feeling much better. The potions that he was drinking must have been potent. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, but that islander had the high ground in the War of Wits. I wasn't privy to their counsel. I haven't the beginning of an explanation for the expedition, but your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and ordered that we set out as quick as we could make ready.
That sounds like him. What sort of mess has he gotten himself into? Again?
I am sorry, sir, but I don't know anything else I could tell you.
Dismissed, soldier. Looks like I'm going on an expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Then, on the High King's Trail. Let's go on a nice little travel then. Okay, searching for Constantine, press R3 to follow. Let's actually take a quick look in the quest log. Ciora's... Wait, promises set in stone. Talk to Ciora about the missionaries. I hate that word. In her will. I'm always thinking of something else. Okay, we are gonna talk to Ciora then. Before we head out to the main quest. What a progress today. Less action than I actually did expect. What are you thinking about? Ah, wait, no, no, the little kid in me, the little teenager, thinks about what is the best word to express it? There's a certain way of make love which has missionary in it. That would my teenage boy think about.
Come closer, good people. The cure ain't
Okay, sorry, I wanted to go to the... I drifted away.
Come closer, good people. The cure ain't wine from the continent. Teer Fradee.
So any accent or rapier would look good in there. I still don't like the word rapier. Although I know the weapon type, obviously. Okay, we wanted to talk to your lady. It's pronounced rapier. Oh boy. Then the next... So we have the next one beginning to adjust my pronunciation of words. Thank you.
I'm listening, sir.
You're good in good company with Michael.
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Of course. And maybe... maybe we find us...
Of course. Let's go.
When we go out with the good lady... When we go on tour here. We move and then maybe we can put... Not the axe, but our wonderful two-handed sword into action. Well, if you wouldn't pronounce it like the other thing, maybe you would like the sound of it more. Maybe. But I'm stupid, Kadesh. So, I do have to hope... Wait, we have a letter here. Is it from Constantine? Letter from Lady Morange. To the attention of Legate the yada 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 of the congregation, Your Excellency, a messenger informed us of the arrival of a delegation from His Highness, the Prince D. Wespe, led by his daughter. If possible, I would like you to get back to Nisorine as soon as possible. I do not know how react to the rather disturbing arrival of this family on Teer Fradee. In the hope that this letter has found you in good health, look forward to seeing you again, Lady Lauren de Morange.
Lady Morange tells me that a delegation from the de Vespe family just landed on the island.
From the look on your face, I take it their arrival is not good news. Are they that bad?
If I had to name one family in the merchant congregation who has mastered the art of manipulation and treachery, it would be the de Vespes. We must ask ourselves why they are here. We should find Lady Morange as soon as possible to provide assistance.
I was trying to help. I don't feel like that. Sometimes we all feel like that. Don't worry about it. Okay. I feel trolled a little bit. But that's fine. Do that. Maybe I deserve it. Okay. I need to focus. So. First Contact is a good movie, by the way. With daggers drawn, that is DLC, right? Okay, then let's go on with the non-DLC quest for now, and maybe the other one we will head into on Sunday then. And I do like to help out ladies. If they are having trouble with whatever. Alright, into the redwoods, and maybe we find us something or someone to see some sort of action. But I reckon it's gonna start with a little bit of talking right here.
Hello, my child. What a pleasure to see someone come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias and come into the light?
Not really, Father. My name is the Sardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. What can we do for you?
This sadly sounds like a gang of perverts. And come into the light.
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a Donegad.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path, even if she was attached to traditions. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your own rituals.
She had an engraver come to Val Ristel. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but liars.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we punish severely.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the truth.
Better watch the beginning. The story's a little beyond me. Yeah, sorry. That's the problem when you're not here. When you start right in the middle, right? Just right, or just, yeah, that's... Oh, Kadesh, I really miss you, man. Or I really missed you. Just ride along and fill in the blanks, yeah. You are amazing. Is the light Christianity, or are all beliefs in the game fictional? Thank you, Michael, by the way. Everything's fictional. Although, obviously, it has some bearings to... You know, with the Inquisition and missionaries and all that crap, right? To the real world church stuff, which went on hundreds of years ago. The good times, right? Well, not at all. Good. Quest. Find the engraved stones in... Good old times, yeah. When the Earth was round, when the Earth was flat. Although there are still some people who believe that, but the easy times, right? Yeah, that was quick. When boiling an onion could get you burnt at the stake. Yeah. Precisely. The Earth is a donut and everyone who says otherwise is a liar. Is this, by the way, because nowadays, since COVID, everything is possible, is this a new theory of some duders, that the world is a donut? That I have not heard of? I got it. It's like an Inquisitor had custom indeed. Yeah. Exactly. So now I think it's a meme. Okay, that's possible too.
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. An artisan who makes the stone speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadek's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise tell them to write, and they take care of it.
Alright, then we talk to Karadek, the keeper of promises. Will do. Alright, let's then fast travel. I heard a nice saying once. If someone says the Earth is round, contradict them because the Earth is slightly oval, but they say the Earth is flat, let them be. You will not get anywhere. Yep, that's... I agree, that's quite smart.
Strange. It looks like no one's there, but the door's left open.
Okay, something bad happened.
Empty. Everything
Michael, by the way, I have a question, by the way, Michael. Are we currently just doing, by the way, quests which we held up for too long? Since either the last stream or stream before, I feel a little bit overpowered. And I haven't gotten any better. The new ones. Is it the gear except the close combat weapons, we didn't have larger changes in gear, right? Then that obviously tipped the balance there a little bit.
Empty.
You have an awesome saber, yeah. And no, I'm not gonna increase difficulty. Not now, at least.
sculpted engraved stone. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
It's as if someone wanted to meticulously destroy everything in this workshop.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find Karadeg.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Baraeg Nodas, Dunkas's clan. Do you remember him? Karadeg originally belonged to this clan. He may have returned.
Let's go to Vigigador, and we'll find out.
Do it plain on extreme, you know you want it. Let's see if it gets... the battles get too boring, we can increase the difficulty. Praise fast traveling, by the way. Okay, then let's talk to a Giga Chat, right? Oh, buddy.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
We're looking for Karadeg, the Keeper of Promises.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left. We could not take him back.
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with our stance on the Renaigse. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. This is why he joined the Gaesrad. And I did not want him to return if it meant that he would bring his hatred with him.
He came and he left, typical. Yeah.
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone or something, and he wanted to hide. He must have left for the woods, south of here. He knows the area well. Is there anything else?
I seek Vinbar, your High King. I was told you were among the last to have seen him.
I do not know if that is true. Others most certainly crossed his path after me. But since you have helped our island, it is only right that I help you in return. The last time I saw him, we were in Dorhat Genedu. He wanted us to help him decide what we should do about you. You, the Renaigse. Dedra and Bladnid wanted us to spill blood and chase you from our lands. Ulan's words were all honey, as is his talent, and wanted us to welcome you with open arms. I attempted, as is my wont, to follow the path of wisdom. That which winds between the others. Finbar was not convinced by any of us. He decided to turn to a far greater source of wisdom. He left us to go to the sanctuary to see Enonmil Frichtimen.
Would he still be there?
I do not think so. The Great Mind must have guided his footsteps in a direction beyond our understanding. But he would not have abandoned his people without first seeing his own one last time. You should go to Wen Shavar. Maybe there they would know where you could find him.
Thank you, Dunkas.
Alright, question the High King's loved ones in the village. We will do. Okay, good. We then still have a little bit of walking in front of us to actually get there, but we can luckily sprint and then discover something new. Maybe. Yep, exactly.
It is Sardet. He's over there.
You just get hoof fungus. Yep. Is it actually is it actually eatable?
Signora, Teer Fradee. What are you doing with these strangers?
These strangers are my friends, Sardet. You can speak in front of them without fear.
What do you want?
Isn't it an euphemism for food fungus?
I must go. Thank you for your help.
No, it's actually hoof fungus is a fungus, but okay, you mean because it looks similar? Okay, but not all of them. Digger meat. Oh man. Oh, Gothic. The good old Gothic. Alright, Kadesh. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for entertaining me. It has really been great too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And hopefully we'll see us at one point here back. That would be utterly amazing. Have a good one.
Renaik, you have returned.
Goodbye.
Tell me about your role as Keeper of Promises. What does it consist of?
Most words must be free and able to fly like birdsong. But some words must survive those who utter them. So they call on the Keepers of Promises. Those who want to become one must win the trust of the Donegada and prove their wisdom. Then they teach us the words of stone. And when someone wants to seal a promise, we offer them those words.
So you're a kind of cleric? Thank you, Sardet.
Do you want to know anything else?
We would like to ask you about a stone you supposedly engraved.
It is the stone of the Renaikse, isn't it? I should never have accepted to seal such a promise. I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. Not when Vladnid was demanding it. And now that she is no longer with us, these Monasinaiga are chasing me.
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it. The stone has been destroyed.
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs. All the details are there.
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised. Can you give it to us?
No, Donegad. I do not mean to disrespect you, but I will not. Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. They will disappoint you just like they disappointed your mother. I do not want to deal with them ever again. They threaten my life, and because of them, I am forced to hide here.
Since you want to chase the Renaigse away, and since you want protection, why don't you join the rebels? We could indicate the location of one of their camps for you.
The rebels?
The Donea ex-Regao. They fight the Renaigse, and they accept people from all clans.
I have heard about them, but I didn't know where to find them.
We could help you join them, but we need this tree bark. It's the only way to prove that the priests lied.
In that case, take the tree bark. I hope that it will help you to chase these Renaigse away, Donegad. And I did not think I would say this one day. But thank you, Renaigse.
What do these glyphs say?
That we will assist the priests in their war against the lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village, or renouncing our traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Iseld.
So we can now either... Okay, first of all, we can directly go to the village. The question is what we are gonna do first. Inform Elset or confront the missionaries? I'm just gonna save and talk to a dude before the missionaries because it was suggested that way. Maybe it's just a coincidence, then it is just that, but anyhow.
Siora, Asir, always with your new friends.
Teer Fradee, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Iseld, about this pact your mother supposedly made with the priests.
Yes. Did you find anything new?
We went to Falristel to see the stone.
Were you able to read it, Siora?
No, because it was destroyed by someone. I am certain that the priests did it to protect their lies.
You're probably right, but for as long as we cannot prove it...
We retrieved the piece of tree bark that Karadeg used as a model.
Siora, what's written on it?
Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here, and even less about them being entitled to the spirits of the people of our village.
So they lied. They mocked us, and insulted the memory of our mother.
I think it's high time they left. Don't you agree?
I think so too. Come on, let's go. You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
But if you want our help with the Alliance, your people must convert to the light.
By lying, you have insulted the memory of the Queen. The entire village will be happy to make you pay for your affront if they hear about it. You do well to leave before having to face their wrath.
We are not here to shed blood.
Very well, we're leaving. But we will not forget your role in this matter, Your Excellency.
I did not think they would leave of their own accord. Thank you, Anol Manawi. Thanks to you, we managed to chase away these lawyers. And we will be able to perform our rituals and give our mother back to the earth. Yes. Thank you. Our village is in your debt. Siora, I will need you for the ritual. Will you help me? Of course, Asir.
I mean, first of all, I always feel to help out the natives, right? Because morally, I think that's the best choice for me personally. But it's always a little bit understandable but sad when you see that the reputation with a other faction goes a little bit down, although I'm gonna talk to Siora, thank you Michael, in a second. Although we are with all of them friendly, so that's actually not that bad. And with the congregation, obviously we are nice.
Karantz, you don't seem to like the woman who landed on the island. But is she not of your own people from the continent? Our clans are sometimes prone to disputes, which can sometimes last a long time. But your reaction proves that this mutual hate is powerful and long-lived. I hope it won't blind you. Anything else?
How did you know that those missionaries were lying? After all, given the situation, your mother could have wanted to form an alliance.
I knew my mother well. We were close. She would never have renounced her beliefs to forge an alliance.
Oh, the correct option is logical culture 1. This is what I would have taken too. Because if I compare it with the real world, for me, actually, necessity knows law. Should know law, and the other one, so that you might have done. Okay, no, yeah,
I think I understand.
But thank you.
Your island, your culture, and your faith are so closely tied that you cannot renounce one without renouncing the others.
Exactly. The earth talks to us because we believe in it, in its spirits. Without these beliefs, we would be but empty shells.
The camera is very, very
Our
badly
mother
placed.
would never have wanted that for us. I am happy to see that you understand us so well. Anything else?
I don't know if we that option or it. Do you mean there was the best angle? What was the best angle? That we just see. Okay, we didn't see his ass, but for following a conversation, we all want to see Petra's arm. I would have liked to see the persons participating in the conversation and not someone's, I guess, in armor here and the heat, smelly armpit.
Why are you and your sister so different?
If you're talking about physical differences, they're linked to the fact that Isolde is not on all.
Shoulder,
When we were
maybe
little,
more precise.
We were perfectly identical, but our tempers were always different.
Tell her you are glad that she's...
I have no trouble believing it, and I'm glad that out of the two sisters, it's the gentler one who is by my side now.
Gentler? Really? The lion soldier on the battlefield would not have agreed. Anything else?
That I took that option because
I must leave you. See you later.
it seemed to be a little bit... It had maybe a little bit of a romantic touch in it. That's the sole reason there. Okay, good. Now we still have a couple of minutes remaining. I know that you are friendly with all the faction. It's the best time to deal DLC, and good that you say it, Michael. I just wanted to say, before going into the main quest, I would have suggested the side quests with daggers drawn. So then, we are both having the same opinion. As usual. Learn more about the landing thingy. We will do that in our wonderful apartment. And most importantly, we all agreed that the best part of GreedFall's You know, Michael, I do not judge people, you know? If that is for you the best part in the game, this is totally fine with me. You know, that sounds so weird in so many ways. But I'm fine with that, Michael. I'm fine. Okay, let's talk to the French lady here.
Ah, Sir de Sardet. Did you get my message?
Indeed. The arrival of the de Vespe family in Teer Fradee is surprising and no doubt worrying. But without knowing their intentions...
Nothing good can come from that family, for the interests of the D'Orsay family and Serene. But I truly cannot tell you anything about the reason for their presence. The message I received was brief. Aurelia de Vespe announced her arrival on the island and asked to see your cousin as soon as possible. She and her entourage seem to have settled in a region that I do not know. Adag ol Credo, north of Vikshadir. I think it would be good for you to locate her and try to find out more.
I know this place, but I thought that only the Doneigada from the Baragnodas clan knew how to access it. It's a sacred place. That's where Animide shed his blood.
You should also take advantage and visit these unknown lands. Who knows what they have in store for us?
You're right. It's better for us to go and see what it's all about. What can you tell me about the de Vespe family? I've never met them, and everything I know is hearsay.
And, strange and worrying as it is, the rumors are justified for the most part. Nevertheless, I'm not an expert, and I've been away from the continent for a long time. I'm sure Sir de Courcillon will be able to tell you more. But know that they have envied the D'Orsay family's power in the congregation for generations. They have tried to impose themselves many times at its head, holding up the antiquity of their city Peren as a pretext. They bribe messengers, use blackmail and trickery, even murder, according to some people. And don't back down for anything. Be very careful with them, Your Excellency, and don't believe a single one of their lies. They're real vipers. Do you have any other questions?
No.
Goodbye, Lady Mirange.
Goodbye, Your Excellency. Be careful. Don't underestimate the trickery of the de Vespes.
I mean, we do not know them yet, right? There were okay, we can go in the other two options too. But she did some sort of framing, right? I mean, there's probably something bad about them.
Do you have any news about Aurelia de Vespe and her entourage?
But she already did put that into a little bit of a bad light.
What do you know about Aurelia de Vespe? Is she an important member of the family?
As far as I know, she's the prince's favorite daughter, and the only one left. I seem to remember that she was married to a promising young nobleman for a few years. I heard he died in suspicious circumstances, but I couldn't tell you what happened or if it's even true. But if you want to find out more about her before you go to meet her, you should go to speak to Sir de Coursion. Do you have any other questions?
Oh boy, that's not what I wanted. Ask her about the city of Peren. I don't want to spoil her anything, but she's not really wrong.
Do you know the city of Peren?
Legend would have it that it's the oldest city in the congregation, and its ruins bear witness to a glorious past. It's a beautiful city with a river running through it, and whose art and architecture have long been a source of inspiration for the old world. Nevertheless, it doesn't have direct access to the sea, which stopped it from thriving and becoming as powerful as Serene. That's what finally pushed it into the background amidst the larger cities. Do you have any other questions?
Okay.
Goodbye, Lady Mirange.
Goodbye, Your Excellency. Be careful. Don't underestimate the trickery
Yep,
of the...
we are not gonna underestimate the trickery of the Wisps. Okay, then with that we can already meet the Wisp. Okay, we can be, at least for the last minutes, be on the way and really dig into the quest we are then gonna do on Sunday. Wait, maybe the screenshots from GreedFall 2, where there are ruins Peren, that would be pretty cool. Okay, that's actually a good part, that we are probably now gonna see that, right? But maybe not. Anyways. We need... no, maybe not. Alright, the South Road it is. Yeah, I just realized that too. You know, sometimes when you realize that you said something and in that moment when it's out of your mouth, you realize, no, actually not. Happens to me from time to time. Okay, since we didn't have a lot of action, let's actually bring those bad boys down. And it feels stupid, by the way, on the other end. It feels very stupid. No, I have not. What a shame, but okay. We're gonna have a topic on Sunday, Michael. My free time was actually put into playing 2 games, Cyberpunk and Uncharted, and my time on YouTube, sadly enough, I need to admit, went into a beef in YouTube journey between 2 influencers. Where are you right now in Cyberpunk 2077? Yesterday, you know, there's a mission where, I cannot pronounce his name, where you need to take down snipers at a parade, you know? And I took them 3 down and did... then I can actually ask you in Cyberpunk question 2. And then, yeah, Takamura, yep, and then you kidnapped the lady and asked her questions, and I'm right after that. And then I did a quest for the car service where the AIs went rogue. They can make the decision to either let the other AIs live or let Dandelion, or however he's called, take over again, or let them merge or something. You're pretty far already. That's somewhere around 80% of the main story. But I'm currently, I started that yesterday before I went to bed. I still have 6, 7 or 5 or 6 side quests open. I just started another side quest with Panam, so I still have some side quests open. But it's actually that's good, because there is the DLC is not that far away, right? And I wanted to finish off before the DLC comes out. But I totally please tell me when you encounter the final boss. I will, Michael. I will tell ya. And what I want to say, I'm having Cyberpunk is very, very enjoyable for me to play. Yeah, okay. That brings us actually to the end of this wonderful stream today. I had really, really fun with the communication today. It was really, really pleasant and very, very fun playing. Thanks for keeping me company while I was painting. Oh, have fun painting, Meek, and thank you for being in chat and thank you for being here. I thank you. And maybe we see us here back on Sunday. Thank you for 3 likes. And I wish you all a wonderful rest of week. Good night and goodbye, and may the Almighty Sleeper protect you all.